Okay, we live. I thought this was in an hour.
Remote stadium
So hold on, let me
Enjoy
adjust the
battles
thingy.
in the unforgettable
There we go,
remote
okay.
stadium. A new type of battle is also arriving, called First to 500.
I thought this was in an hour. I thought I had a little bit more time. I was making myself some coffee.
You score a certain number of points. Plus,
But
look forward to an updated map with updated wild Pokemon. The win
Luigi,
condition is
yeah.
simple. Be the first to score 500 points.
Sorry, still waking up. I don't care about Unite, though. I do not give a shit about Unite. And I don't really care about the mobile card game thing either. I thought you were going to react to the VOD in 10 hours. Oh, did I mark it as the wrong time? I thought it was at 10 o'clock, but it's like apparently at 9 o'clock. Maybe I read the wrong time zone or something. Every Pokemon Direct is stuff I don't care about before one announcement I'm actually excited for. You had it in 12 hours and 30 minutes. Oh, wow. So I marked it as 10 p.m. when it was actually supposed to be 9 a.m. Well, I'm glad that because I was gonna, like, stream early and, like, play something while we waited. Good morning, everyone. But yeah, I thought I had a little bit more time. But apparently I was actually late. Did I miss anything, like, cool in the earlies? Countdown. Anime. No, it looks like I didn't miss anything I care about. Mobile game shit. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't miss anything I care about. I guess I'll just do this, like, very tired with no coffee. Because I was making coffee and getting the stream set up, and then I pulled up the window, and it was like, oh, hey.
Next.
Oh?
Allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video game series. In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Oh, the phone case. I remember the fucking phone cases in Gen 9. Oh my god. I remember the fucking phone cases.
Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events. And even more Pokemon are planned.
It was Pokemon Cafe and the Pokemon TV show. So my wife saw the Pokemon Cafe TV show when she was in the hospital recovering from surgery last year. She watched it. She said it was really cute. I just haven't seen it. Okay, I'm having a look at the video. Is that blue and green with the link cable? That is red and green with the link cable. And Stadium. No, Stadium 2, because that's T-Tar. And that must be... Okay, so we're going each generation. Yeah, because there's Battle Revolution. And there's... Did we skip? They skipped... I was gonna say there's my generation, because they did 1, 2, 3, 4, but then they skipped 5. No! My favorite generation gets left out. This is a targeted attack on me personally. Oh, are they teaching us that you can emulate on your phone? Are they teaching us you can emulate on your phone? I think they're teaching us you can emulate on your phone. Because they just showed someone playing Pokemon on their phone. Oh, I'm glad they have the disclaimer that this is not what actually happens in gameplay. Or I would have thought you got sucked into TV in real life. It's definitely about multiplayer. See, y'all are so much smarter than me. I didn't even make the connection it was all multiplayer. But it was. Pokemon Champions. Interesting.
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokemon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games. Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers.
Oh shit! Wait, this is actually really bad.
These core style battles to be enjoyed by more
'Cause
players than ever before.
I think the main reason they haven't like
The developer of the core game
done any sort of takedown on Showdown is they didn't have a competition.
handled by the Pokemon Works. And Pokemon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too.
Yeah, Showdown's
Able to choose how
fucked.
you want to play based on
Wait,
where
Showdown
you
is fucked.
What's more, you can also
And
use
whatever
the
this
Pokemon
thing they're
Home.
making is just gonna be
Thanks to
worse,
this connectivity,
right?
You won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokemon games. We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world.
Showdown is
Stay
fucked.
tuned
This
for
is
future
very
announcements
bad.
regarding the launch date of Pokemon
Okay,
Champions.
so far, I've seen mobile games I don't care about, and something that probably means
Pokemon series games will be available in.
something that probably means my favorite Pokemon-related thing that exists will be taken down. It would be unpopular to take down Showdown. They wouldn't be that stupid. This is Game Freak we're talking about, and Nintendo we're talking about. Nintendo has no hesitation taking down popular things. Corporations are pretty stupid. Pokemon Champion sounds like I didn't want to miss the slice of the cake that is Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, and like the thing is, not only will it be paid, which like is unfortunate, but would make sense, I guess. But it's gonna be worse. Like it's gonna have worse UI. It's going to require you to have the Pokemon in game. It's gonna be so garbage. How dare you attack my greedy multi-billion-dollar company? I'll attack whoever I want. Okay, while they're talking about how they fucking hate Showdown, I'm gonna grab the water I boiled for the coffee.
Saber que los fans disfrutan aún más de jugar Pokémon en su idioma local nos permite explorar nuevas formas para deleitar a los jugadores de diferentes regiones y mercados como Latinoamérica.
I'll put it in my Iron Mugulus mug.
Increíble para ser fan de Pokémon.
No matter where you are in the world, except for, they say no matter where you are in the world, but they said it's only going to be in 9 languages. That doesn't sound very anywhere in the world to me.
Finally, here's the latest update on Pokemon Legends
ZA. Something that I actually care about. I like Kalos, although I'm a little bit worried that it will just be the city. Okay, so it looks like it's the Gen 2 starters. I was gonna say, they didn't even have an animation for walking up the stairs, they just teleported you. But then I remembered, like, this is supposed to be the future, so I'm trying not to be too negative. But I'll be honest, like, they have not inspired confidence. Okay, so Megas. We got Mega Lucario. Are we going to see a Mega we haven't seen yet? There's Absol. Okay, looks like these are just the returning Megas. Are we getting new Megas? Oh, you look like a creepy guy. Oh, there's the fucking... Wait, it was the Floette that's been cut. That was the legendary Floette.
The story takes place in Lumio City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumios is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share.
Is it because of the power outage? Is it because of the iconic power outage?
Lumio City to see the sights. You'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
Wait, that's so weird.
One of these Pokemon.
Why are 2 of them from the same generation? Wait, that's so fucking weird.
And its inhabitants.
Cyndaquil fans stay losing.
Here are some of the colorful characters.
That's so fucking weird.
When you arrive in Lumios, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumios' redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc.
That's supposed to be AZ? He has lost a lot of weight.
The different people you meet will make your time in Lumios all the richer. To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumios, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive. To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
So this kind of looks like it's just gonna be PLA again.
If you're having a hard time catching
but in a new location.
Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
Although the UI looks a little bit better, which is nice.
Offers a style of Pokemon battling.
Oh, that Tepig does not look good.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
Oh, okay, so they're changing the moves, or they're changing the battle. Oh, but it looks like similar to PLA, everything's an attack.
Swap Pokemon if you need to, and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution. When a trainer's Keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor. As Lumios continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
Okay, how much you want to bet they just steal the plot of the
Pokemon
Detective Pikachu
Legends
movie?
ZA. Coming late
Anything good so
2025.
far? They're killing Showdown. They're fucking killing Showdown. We know that. Oh, we got something else? Hey, Rotom. This is a promotion material announcement.
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025.
Still no release date. That's good. That is good because it means they're taking their fucking time.
A little longer for their adventures in Lumios City to begin. That concludes our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay. I want to go back and look a little bit closer. Oh, wait. No, that's just... Okay. So the only thing I care about is the ZA trailer. Everything else looked kind of lame. Ugly Jacket. I want to look a little bit closer. It looks like it's mostly Pokemon that were in Kalos. I think this is such a weird decision to make 2 starters from the same generation and then the third one from a different one, right? I mean, I love Tepig, right? I'll probably pick Tepig. I love Tepig. But this is such a strange choice. I guess maybe it only feels strange because they did something different in PLA, where they had all 3 from different generations. It just seems weird to me. I like the cafe. Yeah, I guess this is like the positional thing. What was the fucking, because it had like a... What is this? Because I feel like they were drawing attention to this. Someone smarter than me is gonna figure it out. Is this a reference to the fucking, the haunted house thing? Or the haunted office building? Is this a reference to the haunted office building? I feel like Chikorita should have been something else. Chikorita fans stay losing. I would approve of that. I would approve of that. This reminds me of the anime. This clearly means Dynamax Pokemon in ZA. Megas and Dynamax in the same generation. Can you imagine how fucking busted that would be? Still nothing about Gen 10? Again, that makes me optimistic. I think that's good. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got. I guess we can look at, like, the new people. This guy looks fucking funky. I don't know, maybe he's related to the villain, but I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's the Pokemon Presents. I don't really have any thoughts on it other than, like, it sucks that they are almost certainly going to be shutting down Showdown for a significantly worse system. The Champions thing. Late 2025 likely means November, aka the big release of the year. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. And if that is what they're doing for their big release, then that means no Gen 10 this year. Which, again, like, very optimistic about that. The fact that they didn't announce Generation 10, despite it being, like, the Pokemon Day, means that it's gonna be even long. Because the thing is, like, right? I feel like they're gonna announce it at least the beginning of the year that it comes out. Because it's gonna be a holiday game. So yeah, I think that's a really good sign. There wasn't, like, too much to get excited for in... Well, so, okay, they might... If it's a Switch 2 exclusive... Because the thing is, I thought, like, oh, well, they're gonna announce Gen 10 during Pokemon Day or whatever. If it's a Switch 2 exclusive, they might talk about it during the upcoming Direct in November. But if it... So that I guess, makes sense as well. But again, that would also be a good sign. Not necessarily if it, like, came out at the same time as ZA, because putting two teams working on two different games... I don't think Game Freak has the resources for it because they hire like 20 people or something stupid like that. But I do think that, like, at the very least, it only being on the newer console would mean that it's less likely to have significant performance issues like Gen 9 did. Oh, while you're here, okay. I should probably make you a moderator on the channel, too. Since you are in Discord. I've been slacking because I forgot. Gen 10 is part of the FE4 remake. Oh yeah, I forgot. My thumbnail says there's gonna be Silk Song. Wasn't there? Damn, I'm so disappointed there's no Silk Song. But yeah, that was the Pokemon Presents. I don't really know what to say beyond that. I don't know whether I should stop streaming or just, like, put something else on. I was going to be playing, like, the Egglock in anticipation, or not the Egglock, the, I was gonna be playing the Marthlock in anticipation, but then the Presents was an hour earlier than I expected, so I was, like, scrambling to set it up instead. I don't know. I don't know. I could, Actually, I hold on. I've got a thought. I've got a thought. I've got a thought. Okay. So, I streamed Celeste a little bit ago, and I got, like, partway through one of the super hard levels, the B-sides. What if I finished that up? What if I switched over to this? Not this. Shit, what was it? Nope, that's the wrong one too. That is also wrong. Alright, what if I just pulled up Celeste? I love Celeste, great game. So, I think I got the PlayStation controller working, so I won't have the D-pad problems I was having. Hopefully. Oh, wait, I should do this. Okay. Oh, I got the PlayStation working. Okay. Alright, let's finish the B-side that I did partway through. Is the audio playing, by the way? It is. Okay. Oh, wait, that's old site. Alright, let's finish up this B-side. Oh! I thought that was something I could grab. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of deaths. Fuck. I see what I need to do. I just need to suck less. Like, not like that. Oh! Okay. Ooh. Okay. Focus mode, focus mode, focus mode. Not like that. Not like that. The mute, at least, so like that's the thing, right? Is I'm dying a bunch. I love the death loop that they've got going on. Where it's just, it's fast to get back in. Ooh, okay. It's fast to get back in, and the music is jamming. It's just satisfying. Oh my god. Okay, it's that last jump that gets me. It's that last jump that gets me. One day I'll be good at video games. It's either the last one or the first one. If I don't die on the first one, then I make it to the last one. But then I die on the last one. I think there's a rhythm that I get into, right? I think it's like No! I was on it! And then I touched the dingus. Okay, my rule of first or last has now been broken. Do these circling ones, they seem to follow the platform as it goes up and down, too. Yeah, this one definitely following the platform. Oh, okay. Maybe the real Silk song was Celeste all along. Okay. I can't wait for someone who also got the time wrong like me to come in at 10 and then be like, this is an interesting Pokemon Presents. No! 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 Oh! I was right there. I was right there. So, does anyone have, like, more in-depth thoughts about the Presents than me? I just feel like there wasn't much of substance. Which, you know, it was always just gonna be Pokemon stuff, so it's never gonna be as exciting as, like, a Nintendo Direct. But I expected something. Like, all we got was ZA info. I'm considering watching Pokemon Concierge now. My wife said it was good. My wife said it was cute. Because she watched it in hospital while recovering from surgery. I didn't even realize they released the first season. Maybe it was a different Pokemon. I thought it was Concierge, the cafe one, right? Okay, we got this. Oh god. Oh, this looks so cringe. Okay. Wait, how the fuck do I do this? Wait, what do I do? Because I won't get my dash back. Oh, these guys are so cringe. Okay. What the fuck am I doing here? I will be very upset when Showdown dies, though. Oh, fuck. Okay. I joined late. What is Pokemon Champions? So Pokemon Champions is going to be an official version of Showdown, which means they are almost certainly getting rid of Showdown. Like, through a lawsuit. I love lore drop that you have a wife. I talk about, I wouldn't really consider it like a lore drop. I talk about her pretty frequently. Or do you mean the surgery? Because we also, that's also not a lore drop. We raised money on the channel for it. Okay, what the fuck am I doing here? Maybe I'm not good enough to play B-sides. I think I just might be too bad at video games for this. Celeste might be too much for me. Damn, I thought I could do platformers. Oh, fuck. Okay. These look brutal. That was my bad. Fuck. Because I can't use my dash, right? If I use the dash, then I won't have it for later, and I need it for later. Fuck. Spikies. Germ. Germa, what are you doing? Ugh. Okay. We are bashing our head here. And I feel like I'm not going to be making any progress. Ugh. Ooh. No! Oh! I dashed the wrong... Okay. I said I wasn't going to be making any progress, and then I got closer than I've ever gotten. So maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it. Maybe, Anakin, you can do it! TLP moment. This is where we Kellic up. Anakin says we can do it. Fuck. I was gonna end the stream, but then I got so close that I want to do it now. I want to do it now. Because I was gonna end it. I was gonna be like, I quit. I won't do it. But now I wanna, because I came so close now. But now there's been no more attempt that's even come close to so close. Fuck. Oh, I hit the spiky. Oh, and I was running out of energy there, too. Because she can only grab for so long. Oh, okay, how do I... Oh, my God. I feel like I don't get energy. I don't have enough energy for what I'm doing. I'm clearly supposed to be doing something different, I think. Because I run out. Oh. Well, or that. Does the ROM, the vacuous spider, make a guest appearance in this game? What, like from Bloodborne? I don't think so. It's just like Mrs. Celeste and Germa. Or do you mean spiders in general? There are no spiders in general either. Unless there's some... Well, I haven't encountered any spiders. That doesn't mean there aren't any. You could... There's a website you could check for that, though. It's called doesthedogdie.com. And you can, like, look various games and movies to see, like, if there's things in it. It's meant to serve as sort of like a trigger warning, collection. Fuck. Germa! Picking on smaller streamers like this by murdering me. I didn't know that site existed. Yeah, it's like basically run by, like, it's community run, right? Like it's user run. Fuck. Germa? This is truly saddening. I love spiders. Oh, I thought it was like an arachnophobia thing. I mean, you can pretend that these blobs are spiders. You might be able to find a fan mod that makes things spiders. Fuck. You know, I don't need the coffee anymore. The simple adrenaline from this is waking me up. What if Pokemon Champions is just Battle Revolution 2? I mean, the fact they're putting it on mobile, to me, really makes it seem like it's just specifically meant to compete with Showdown, but with none of the good features of Showdown. I think a Battle Revolution 2, like, if it's just secretly Battle Revolution 2, it would still probably spell the end for Showdown. Okay. You're doing great. Repetition is key. I feel like I'm not improving, though. Like, I appreciate the kind words, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing great. It feels like I'm making the same mistakes and not learning from them. Like, it's discouraging. On the previous screen, right? On the other puzzle, or challenge or whatever, I felt like, oh, you know, this is something manageable. This doesn't feel as manageable to me. I think I might have hit my skill ceiling. I'll give it a few more tries, but, like, I'll probably, if I'm being honest, like, this might just be the wall. This might just be, we don't do this. Oh my god, okay. Every time I've made it there, I make the same, like, incredibly obvious screw up. Ugh! I hit the wrong way on the D-pad. I can't even blame the bad Xbox D-pad this time because I'm using my good one, the PlayStation one. Like, that was just a missed input. Oh! It's that overhang. It's that overhang. And the overhang's not even the last part. Oh no! Like, I don't want to be completely pessimistic, right? It's very possible that they won't shut down Showdown. But it sure seems like it. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, I could have got that one. I feel like I could have got that one. No! Oof, okay. Ugh, I bonked my head. Thrilling content, I know. Just dying at the same challenge over and over. But, okay. That's the, I wish I hadn't gotten as close as I got. Because now I feel like I can't quit. Now I feel like I can't quit because now it feels actually achievable. Before, when it felt unachievable, I was like, okay, well, you know, that's where we're ended up, right? But now it feels like I can actually do it. And that's the worst part. No. You know, except for when I do this. I am just enjoying the music. Shit, don't say that. I'm gonna get copyright claimed. Danny, you can't just re-up the music. And we did it! Gamers! Shit! Okay, now I can't quit because I can't redo that. That room was ridiculous. We're in it for the long haul now? Exactly. This one looks so much more manageable. Fuck. Sunk cost fallacy. I mean, at the very least, there's checkpoints, right? So, like, at the very least, I can make it to the next checkpoint. Oh, this looks a lot less manageable. But we managed it first try, baby! Okay. I forgot, are B-sides the harder versions? Yes. So they're like, it's new layouts, but it is... Like, it's new layouts, but it is based on the same level, right? So, like, we did a regular hotel, and now we're doing the harder hotel. If that makes sense. This isn't, like, Crash Timelines, where everything is the same but boxes. Like, these levels are completely different. They're just in the same environment. Oh, no! Okay. No! Oh! Okay, close. If your hotel is flying murder goops, find a different hotel. But that's our goal, actually, though. Is to find a new hotel. Like, I know you said that as a joke, but that is unironically, we're trying to leave the hotel. Okay, we left that part. We didn't leave the hotel. Okay, we're gonna have to wall jump this shit. The murder goop and the shallow layer of water makes the smell of a horrible, mildewy sweater. It is kind of like sweater fuzz, isn't it? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Wait, what do I do here now? No! Oh! God, this one looks so long. It's a murder unidentifiable mass. Trivago? Oh! To find a new hotel. Yeah. Not sponsored. Ugh. Okay. This feels very similar to the second room, where I'm just like, I'm not getting better. But if we conquer that one, we can do this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Ugh. I don't really have commentary for this. Like, I feel, when I'm streaming, I feel like I should be saying something, adding something beyond just gameplay. But, like, what do I say here? I keep dying. It's probably just gonna be Uggs and then... hopefully, eventually, a woo, we got it. That is the farthest I've gotten so far, though. Oh my god. Ugh! The germ! Germa, you gotta stop picking on smaller streamers! I know everybody loves you, Germa, but this is problematic behavior. Are you referencing an actual person? So I'm joking, because these enemies are germs, G-E-R-M. And there's a streamer called Germa. Have you not heard of Germa? Germa's a streamer. He streams. Yeah, he's the giant rat who makes all the rules. I don't know how to do this last part. I don't know how to do this last part. I feel like I'm supposed to treat it like these guys, right? Where I go back and forth around them. But then I die. I don't know how to do it, and I suck. I keep hitting him. What am I supposed to do there? I'm actually upset now. I'm actually getting upset now. Because I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. And Germa, it's Germa's fault. He's conspiring to sabotage me. He's withholding information. Never saw this side of him disappointed. You can't jump back towards the wall when you get there. That's what I'm doing. That's the inputs I'm putting in. But I think the other germ is too close. Like those walls are too close to each other or something. Cause see, that's what happens is I die. I die before it turns me around. I think those walls are too close to each other. Yeah, that one's a little bit closer than this one. It looks like. Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe this is like all a head thing and it is literally just an input pro. No, it can't be. It can't be. It can't be because I'm doing the same thing every time. I must be doing something wrong, right? Like try jumping towards the other wall immediately after you get there. That's how you die to the germ, though. I'll try it. I'll try it. Next time I get there, I'll try it. And I will die. Because I'm pretty... I don't even know what I'm... Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just too closed into my way of thinking. I'm closed-minded. I'm closed off. I need a fresh idea, fresh perspective. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If I get there. A lot of anticipation now because now I seem to not be able to get there. Oh! Okay, that is it. That is it. Holy shit. Thank you, Bolt. Thank you, Bolt. I gotta just immediately go. Okay. Oh, almost. Okay. Is doing the same thing over and over, isn't that the definition of madness? It's not, though. That's literally not the definition of madness. Everyone just likes Far Cry 3. And, like, I get it. He's a charismatic villain. Oh, okay. I messed something up there. Because I need to get to that other edge. Wasn't that quote about insanity? Einstein is from Far Cry 3. Exactly. No, it's like an Einstein quote, but it's an incorrect Einstein quote. Turns out Einstein's stupid. He's a stupido. The saying is older than Far Cry 3. People credit it to Einstein, but that's also wrong. No, it was actually invented by Far Cry 3. Is that not enough? Am I supposed to have a second dash available at that time? I don't think so. Because I don't know how I would get up to this one without a dash. But it looks like that's not enough distance. Maybe it's like just barely enough. I didn't know the Einstein affiliation. I meant Far Cry 3. I mean, Far Cry 3 is what made it into a meme, right? It was in... When I first heard it, it was in a Disney Channel original movie. Ugh. About, like, a genius who gets into ice skating. Holy shit! And that's a checkpoint! Gamers, that's a checkpoint. Holy shit! Holy shit! I'm gonna drink my coffee. Okay. Holy shit, gamers! Oh, boingy boingy. Boingy boingy. Ooh, almost. Okay, boingy boingy. This room looks a lot easier than the last one did. There's no, like, big twist here. Yeah, that was easy. Oh! Okay, it was just it was to let me get warmed up for this shit. Okay. Boingy boing. Oh, that falls? Oh, okay. I thought I had a break. Silly me. I thought I was gonna have a break. I was like, okay, let's take a moment, get our bearings, but no, that falls immediately. Which means we got a boingy boingy as well. You have infinite lives and you need every single one of them. Gotta go fast! That's why I have blue hair. And pronouns. Okay. I got a boingy boingy. My nouns are still amateurs. You don't have... Whoa! Pronouns! Mine are masters. Master nouns. Oh, I was just barely short. Because I have to go, so in addition to like, you gotta go fast, we can't stop on the boingy boingy, I do have to go fast before I lose my grip. I just realized something. Is Celeste a Lear? Because she goes from having red hair to blue hair. Or, not Celeste. Her name is Madeline. The Celeste is the mountain. It's like Frankenstein. I love that quote that's like, knowledge is understanding that Frankenstein was the scientist. Wisdom is understanding that Frankenstein was the monster. I just think it's a really, like, apt way of putting it. I love it. Madeline changes hair color when she dashes. Alear does it through story stuff. How do you know that the dash isn't just her emblem attack? Both games have Madeline. Oh, right! Oh, right! Because we've got Madeline and Bluey! For this section of the game, we are entirely Bluey! Just engages with dash. Give us infinite lives! Emblem of mountain! Your hair turns blue when you engage with stuff. It depends on what you engage with, but I'm pretty sure Marth and Sigurd give blue hair? No, Sigurd gives purple. Marth and Erica give blue hair. There's two that give different shades of blue. Oh! Also the fire emblem. You are the 13th emblem. The fire emblem. Engage! I was so close there. This actually looks a lot more manageable than it did before. It's a lot easier than it looks. Or maybe I'm just goated. Fuck. I'm not just goated. Alear's engage gives Alear blue hair. Other units get a mix of colors. I am a defender of the Pepsi Colgate hair. I think, so here's the thing, right? Everyone says it looks like Colgate, it looks like Pepsi to make fun of it. But I think what you failed to understand, right? I think what you fail to understand. There's a reason that those brands linked red and blue to each other. It's because the colors go together well. Fuck! I wish it wasn't as bright. I think if it was a more serious, grounded story, I would have a bigger issue with it. But Engage is just trying to have fun. Until it gets to the end of the story and it's like, suddenly, we need to make this all very serious, but also poorly thought out. I'm glad that there are people that can take it as like... Because I've heard people talk about, like, liking the Alear stuff as, like, a trans narrative, and I can understand why. For me, it's like Rocket Raccoon, right? Where, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay. People are gonna take it as this, but it really doesn't work for me. Ugh. I need to go straight up. The 0 emblem is just Japanese Niles emblem. What? The 0 emblem is like just stupid. Is Niles called 0 in Japanese? Is that a thing? Winnable. Very winnable. Very winnable. Like I said, this is a lot easier than it looks. It's just, you know, I suck. But then once I beat it, I'm gonna pop off and say that I was goated and say that every failed attempt was actually on purpose to make it look harder. Stop reading chat. I mean, I think glancing over when I die is not, changing anything. I want to engage with people. I want to emblem engage with people. His name is 0. I miss you, Niles emblem. It's probably, It's probably just Sombron. It's probably just Sombron complaining about the gay options and fates. You're glancing over when you're alive, you hurt your progress. I'm not glancing over when I'm alive. I talk to people when I'm alive, but I only read it when I'm on the death screen. Bonk. Sombron just likes captures like Rallyman. Classic S-tier unit Rallyman. We will have things to say about Rallyman. Don't get discouraged. So I was in the first room very discouraged, but here, like I said, this is very winnable. I just keep messing up, like bonking. Like that right there was a Super Mario Odyssey style bonk. Clever reference to 3D Mario game. Rallyman make top tier of the community list. If you look at the Rallyman poll, no, not the Rallyman poll, the Gazak poll, right? If you look at the Gazak poll, Gazak did make C tier at the end. But the funny thing about that, right? The funny thing about the Gazak poll is if you look, the votes are almost entirely A tier and C tier, which tells a story. Like, environmental storytelling. Oh, I keep bonking that same one. Environmental storytelling. That there are two groups who voted on Conquest. Two very different groups who voted on the Conquest tier list. And that was clear. Like, if you read the comments on things, it was clear in other posts as well. But it was most clear during the Kazakh one. Just because of how different, like... Gazak is just worse Luluin. Unironically might be. His personal growths are better, but he joins later, right? What skills does he have? I know he has good fortune for funny reasons. The thing is, right? I feel like a lot of people look at his amazing growths and say, like, he must be a good unit, right? But first off, Berserker is a bad class. Berserker is a very bad class. Well, okay, Berserker is a bad class if you're doing combat. It's a good utility class. But Berserker is a bad combat class. And presumably, if the reason you like Gazak is because you want him to do combat, then like, it's because of his stats, then you want him to do combat, right? Presumably. If you just want a utility Berserker, use Arthur or Charlotte, because they're already in fighter, right? They get there with just a Master Seal. Use Luluin and Leloid because they join sooner, right? But I also think people look at the stats and look at the growths and just assume he must have bonkers stats. Because there's this thing, right, where, like, if Conquest Lunatic is the hardest Fire Emblem game, which I don't know if it is, but it is at the very least in contention for it, then the enemies must be really strong, and as such, getting to capture them must be the strongest way to beat the game. It's like a mindset that people have, right? But the thing is, a lot of the difficulty in Conquest Lunatic comes from both enemy formations and enemy skill combinations. And specifically, enemy skill combinations that are really good when used against you. Oh, I needed to go left there. Okay. That are really good when used against you, but significantly worse when used by you. Like, Lunatic and Hard do not have different stat thresholds, right? And I think people realize that. Like, I think there are people who, like, realize that, but still assume that the really strong enemies must be really good because, like, well, their skills are good. It's so good when it's used against you, so it must be really good when used by you. And, like, part of it is the enemy formations, but part of it is also that certain skills are just significantly better in the enemy's hands than the player's hands. Like, Poison Strike is a perfect example. Poison Strike is not a good skill in the player's hands, because most of your units, it's good at, so it's good in, like, early game and in Rev mid game, but not in Conquest mid game. But in the early game, or if you're, like, setting up kills for training projects, it can be useful. But if your only concern is beating the game, right? Poison Strike isn't helpful because you could attack with a unit who has Poison Strike, or you could attack with someone who just one rounds. And it's not even like, oh, there's 1 or 2 units who can one round. Especially against non-boss enemies, most of your army should be one-rounding most units in Conquest. Because it's just such an incredibly strong cast. And, like, Poison Strike is sort of my go-to example, because Ninja Hell, Chapter 17 Ninja Hell, the enemies are really difficult because they have Poison Strike. So even if you get someone whose defense is high enough that they can eat up a bunch of hits, they're not safe, because they'll die to Poison Strikes. As long as they're taking at least 1 damage after debuffs, then they'll die due to a large number of Poison Strikes, because everyone's dealing flat 40%. But those enemies in your own hands, if you capture one of those ninjas, they're awful! Their stats are behind... Their stats are behind any ninja you could have at that point. Like, Kaze is the easiest ninja, and he's the one who, like, people say, like, oh, you know, his strength sucks. And it is, he does have noodle arm syndrome. But on average, he has more strength than them. And that's not to mention that, like, again, formations is a big part of the difficulty. Enemies who seem really threatening because they deal a lot of damage to you are often just holding silver weapons. And you don't get the silver weapon, you don't get the inventory when you capture them. I would say Counter Magic and Wary Fighter are enemy-only skills. Counter Magic, Wary Fighter, Grizzly Wound, because it's 15. Oh, I almost got that. I gotta wait until they're going down, is what I gotta do. Counter is also basically an enemy-only skill. Like, counter is not good in the player's hands. Miracle? Like, there are tough enemies in Chapter 11 who are specifically tough because they have Miracle, but I don't think I need to tell anyone here why Miracle sucks. But the other thing that I was gonna say about Gazak's stats that I think is important to emphasize, right, is people look at his personal growth rates and assume his stats must be ridiculous because of how good his personal growth rates are. Enemy bosses that have personal growth rates don't start using those personal growth rates until after you capture them. Just get 100 luck easy. I know you're saying that as a joke, but Midori fans say that unironically. No! I was so close. Like, I need you to understand the level of cope Midori fans are on. And I love Midori. I love Midori. She's one of my favorite child units, but god damn, she's awful. She's so mighty. Mighty Midori! Except for she's not mighty. She has no strength. Is Midori the big cope unit of Fates? There's a few of them. I think Nyx is probably the biggest cope unit right now. Simply because... No hate to Coding Ant, because she's making an incredibly good series. Very well produced. Clearly knows what she's talking about. In terms of, like, the Fates mechanics and stuff. But I do think that that series has presented Nyx as stronger than she generally is. The point of the series is, you know, how to make Nyx work, right? And I think it is accomplishing that goal. But I would say that the investment given to Nyx is, you know, more than a unit of her caliber generally deserves. And it's one of those things, like what happens when you make something on YouTube is there's always going to be people in your audience. The mean way of saying it is there's always going to be people stupider than the person who made it, right? But the more accurate and nuanced way of saying it is, if you make a video on YouTube, presumably you know what the fuck you're talking about, right? Presumably you know more about that topic than the average person. And because of that, I think the people that watch Fates videos know less about Fates than the people who creates Fates videos, right? So I think that just from looking through the comments of those videos, there are definitely people who see this series and don't realize that, like, It's a lot of investment. She herself says Nyx is still C tier. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Like I said, it's not meant to be any hate or, like, shade or anything. But I do think that, as is going to happen, like with the fucking level 36 Kinshi Azura thing, right? There's always going to be people who just misinterpret your work. And that's what I say about, like, Excelblum is, for all the problems I have with him as a creator, I don't think he unironically believes you should invest hours of your time getting Azura to level 36. I do think that his presentation in those videos certainly didn't help the narrative. Because he frequently says, like, this chapter is not balanced with a level 36 Azura in mind. When Conquest gives you fucking Camilla. Like, what do you mean it's not balanced with a level 36 flyer in mind? Sure, Camilla has less offenses than Azura, but does it matter if they both kill everything? But again, when I bring this stuff up, and that's why I'm trying to be very careful with my words, because I don't want to start fucking beef. Because I'm not trying to say, like, this is the creator's fault. I don't think people misunderstanding Nyx videos is Codingant's fault. And I don't think people assuming that a meme is actually a meta strategy is Excelblum's fault. I think that's what happens when you put stuff on YouTube. Like, I've definitely made things that people have misinterpreted, right? I can't present myself as immune to it. Like I say, if you make a video on something, presumably in an ideal setting, you're more knowledgeable than the average person on that topic. And no matter how many disclaimers and you know, whatabouts and stuff you give, there's always going to be people who misunderstand what you're saying, right? Oh, this looks so tricky. Also, the perfect second, third flyer by changing classes is probably Elise. So what's really funny is a friend of mine ran calculations. And Elise deals like 4 less damage with the Shining Bow than Nyx. Or do you mean Azura? I mean, compared to Azura, a level 36 Azura will have better offenses than Kinshi Iffy. The reason I bring up the Camilla comparison is they're both flyers who kill everything, right? And the thing is that Dancer Azura, on the chapters you have Camilla, Dancer Azura is also a flyer that kills everything, because she can dance for Camilla. What the? Okay. Ugh, I almost got it. Okay. Chat, this is so hard. My brain hurts looking at this room. I have to let go. Let it go, let it go. Okay. I have to grab and then immediately let go is what I have to do. I don't think that's it. I think I'm wrong. I have to zoom diagonal, but I have to do it at the right time. God, this is so hard. Wait, this is so hard. There better be a checkpoint after this shit. Drop, then dash. I feel like I don't go fast enough to do that. Oh, no, you're right, okay. No, no! The timing required looks super tight. Yeah. Up, down, up, down, up. Fuck. Up, down, up, down, up. This is like the bouncing box in Toxic Tunnels. I dashed too soon. Okay. I dropped too soon. I dashed too soon. That time I just got hit on the edge. Outside of a meme or a low tier run, I don't get the appeal of not using a dancer. To me, I think chapter 19 of Rev, you shouldn't use your dancer because Azura can't dance on the Southern Island, and the Southern Island is the more important part. But other than that, basically every map you want a dancer. Oh, Hector and a friend, you don't want a dancer there either. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just staring at this. Too soon. To edge. To dash. Too late. I do think the Fire Emblem normally isn't hard enough to make a character that is impossible to make while still having a good team. Yeah, so I think you can, so that's the thing, is like, I think you can use whatever characters you want, right? But I think a lot of people seem to feel that a character can't be bad if you can use them and see success. Fuck. Hold on. Oh no! Okay. I feel like a lot of people think that if you can use a character and see success with them, then they can't possibly be bad. But like, that does not mean you get soft locked for using them. Especially in modern Fire Emblem, where like the floor is so high. Like, you can kill the final boss with Jean. Easily. You can kill the final boss with base Jean. That's the other thing, is oftentimes people will like pull out final boss. And not only is that not like the entire game, but so many, like there's so many just in Fire Emblem with all the tools you get, you can do a lot of wacky stuff, really impressive stuff against the final bosses. Got it. We got a lot of spoingies. Alright, this looks fucked. Let's do it. Oh, they all collapsing. They're collapsing, spoingies. Do the spoinky doinky. More so in newer games because every character can become anything. That's why I think Faith strikes the perfect balance. Where the more you know about the systems, the more like cool stuff you can do. But at the same time, each character does have limitations. You know? The one that I often point to, and obviously Corrin solves those limitations. But I do think that when we are talking about every character in the cast, assuming Corrin marriage, like we shouldn't do that. But like the one that I always point to, right, is Sakura cannot access the archer class without Corrin. Because the only male archer in the game is Takumi, who's her brother. And she doesn't have friendships with either Mozu or Setsuna. And that's a pretty huge limitation for probably the best Shining Bow user in the trilogy. So I think that's pretty cool. That's part of what inspired me to make the Rev series, is just like how much there is to all of these units. How many different, like, unique builds where you can be like, this is the only character who does this. I'm using Adventurer Flora at the moment, and she's using a Shining Bow. I said the best Shining Bow user, though. I also think Reina's design is very cool in being that, like, she and Fuga are the two Corrin sexuals where it's like, we're gonna give you a unit who's just statistically really fucking good, but then they're limited in their class set because they don't have supports. And I think that's a really cool place to be as well. Hey, Danny. Hey, Atlas. I did, there is... The funny thing about, like, I mentioned we shouldn't just be, like, assuming core marriage for everyone. And it reminded me, when I first, like, started the unit review thing, another, like, Fates creator, I'm not gonna say who, because I don't want to, again, I'm trying to avoid beef, but they were like, this series is so pointless, because the best thing to do for everyone is just marry Corrin and give them either Archer or Dark Mage or Wyvern. And I'm like, yeah. But that's not the point, right? You can't marry Corrin to everyone. There's no polyamory mode in Fire Emblem Fates. Like, obviously, Corrin marriage is going to be the best option for most units. But that's not even true, because, like, Orochi, I guess Orochi wants Samurai, she could get it from Corrin. But, like, Orochi cannot get both Dark Mage and, like, she wants two classes, right? She wants Dark Mage, which she gets from Nick's friendship, and she wants Samurai, which she gets from either Hinata or Corrin. And then, like, when you look at the kids, so many of the kids, it's like, well, the interesting thing you do with the kids isn't about who the kid marries. Like, second-generation marriages and friendships, you can get them, especially for some of the earlier kids. But I feel like, for the most part, second-gen supports come so late that you shouldn't base a build around them. Instead, the more important thing for the kids is who's their parent gonna be and what skills are they going to inherit, especially friendship-based skills. Because one of the cool things is that, like, you know, Percy cannot access the adventurer, or Percy cannot access the outlaw class line. But he can still be a rally bot with rally skill because Arthur can access that, right? Camilla can just marry Takumi. Yeah, I like Camilla Takumi because it gives Camilla Kinshi Knight, it gives Kiragi really good stats, and I think Kiragi's like one of the boringly better kids because he's kind of just like, what if an Archer in a game where Archer is a really good class? Arguably the best class in the game. I actually have a video coming out soon, in a couple of weeks, on the second channel, not on this channel. Because because the second channel is like the Let's Plays channel, and I thought about putting this on this channel, but it is a map clear. It's one of the, like, I've become a fucking Fates tuber map clears. But on that clear, Archer Kana does, like, a lot of fucking work. And I at one point in the video, I'm like, I haven't really talked about her, but Kana's been doing a lot of really good work here. You know, she's generally considered to be one of the worst units in the cast, but from the job she's done on this map, you wouldn't assume that. However, it's not Kana who's good, it's the fact that she's an Archer. Because Archer is just that class. A Fire Emblem game where Archer is the best class? I mean, arguably Fates. It's like, Archer... I mean, it's gonna depend on the route, because, like, in Birthright, it's not. But I do think Archer makes a case for it in Rev. Somebody asked me what the 5 best classes were, and I'm going off of base class, not promoted classes. because I do think that, like, the base class matters in terms of, you know, Kinshi Knight from Falco, or Kinshi Knight from Sky Knight gets Starting Blow, whereas Kinshi Knight from Archer gets Quick Draw. I like the idea of infantry being one of the best classes. Well, so the thing is that Archer, one of the arguments for Archer is that it can be both infantry and flying. Being able to switch between being flying and being grounded is like a pretty huge deal in Rev, because there's a portion of the game, the beginning of Vala, and also the mid-game, where flight is just such a big deal, right? But then, after Chapter 23, there are no more maps that care about flight. Chapter 23 is the last map, or, sorry, because 20 is bridges, 21 is red and blue, 22, 23. Yeah, so 23 is the last map that cares about flight. 24, 25, 26, 27, and Endgame are all maps with no flight utility, but enemy bow users. There's mechanists, there's enemy Kinshi Knights. Endgame has bow knights. So basically, being able to lose your wings and turn into a sniper, especially because not all, but some of them are actually able to, like, enemy phase pretty successfully, as long as they can shed their own bone weakness. And sometimes you do that, like, and the Sky Knight Falcos, right? Or the Sky Knight Kinshi, they can do that too sometimes with the secondary class. Like, even if they don't have access to Archer, Mechanist and Apothecary. Or I guess it would be Merchant if it's the promoted one. But, yeah, Merchant and Mechanist are also, like, decent grounded bow classes. Like, that's what, if you don't marry Reyna, that's what she should do if you're still using her in late game, is, like, go Mechanist, right? After Chapter 23, an unmarried Reyna, if she's still getting deployed, should go Mechanist. And there's arguments for, like, depending on the needs of your team, going Mechanist earlier. If you've got, like, a lot of flyers and want a Hunter's Knife user or something, go Mechanist. Enemy phase archers, I love Fates. Blades Drawn is a map. So the other thing, yeah, that's the other thing, is like, it's not just against other bow users though. Both Blades Drawn and Memories? No wait, Memories is the forest. What is it? Days Gone. Days Gone and Blades Drawn. Oh, they rhyme. I just realized they rhyme. They're the mommy and daddy maps. Oh my god, if I got hit by that last germ, I would cry. What is going on here? Oh, I gotta go up the laundry chute, don't I? So Days Gone and Blades Drawn. Oh, we're at the end. We're at the end game, baby. We're at the end game, baby. So Days Gone and Blades Drawn are both maps where do I have to bounce on it? Please tell me I don't have to bounce on his head. They're both maps where it's very easy to set up an archer to enemy face multiple people. The Ryoma map in Conquest where archers can enemy phase a bit as well. Yeah, and Ninja Hell is a good one for archers enemy phasing. I mean, heck, Ninja Hell in Rev, Chapter 11 of Rev, is also a good one for archers enemy phasing. You gotta position them. Like, there's not, because the thing is that Blades Drawn and Days Gone have walls that you can use to set up archer enemy phases. And the same is not true of Chapter 11 Ninja Hell. Rev Ninja Hell. Again, Conquest Ninja Hell has those walls, and that's why it's such a good strategy. But in Chapter 11, like, there's a lot of, okay, well, I'll fight one ninja on enemy phase. And you might think, like, oh, well, enemy phasing one enemy is not that impressive. This is Rev. Remember, we're talking about Rev. Rev is the game where enemy stats actually are really good. Unlike Conquest. Which, okay, this is going to be the take that gets me canceled. But Rev captures are better than... This is going to be the take that gets me canceled. But Rev captures are better than Conquest ones. Because the stats still translate. It's like what we were talking about, right? Where the skills are not as good in your hands. The specific skill combos are not as good in your hands as they are in the enemy's hands. But stats never change, baby. Stats never change. Also, and this is probably because I have more experience with Rev, but I just know more situations where shove is useful in Rev. And, like, Rinka and Hayato can do that. And, Hinata. But if you're not using any of them, or not using them as Oni, capturing a Chapter 11 shove bot, Kento My Beloved, just like a generic Oni in Chapter 11, it's where Orochi joins. You can just grab one, get him 2 levels. Suddenly he's epic. Conquest capturables are like Haitaka, Rallyman, and maybe a Staffer. I don't think Rallyman is a particularly good capture. I think people are, like, allergic to building units. There's this idea that any amount of class routing is high investment, right? But it's not applied evenly. Because you'll get things like, okay, well, we can't give Laszlo 2 seals to turn him into a better version of Rallyman. But we can give Xander a hero and a wyvern. Oh yeah, Ophelia automatically gets life and death and trample and vantage. But it is literally impossible to give Leo the horse spirit and sorcerer reclass. Don't forget Pass Falco. Oh god. No, this is what's gonna get me canceled. This is what's gonna get me canceled. Forget the previous takes. Forget the capturable take. This is what will get me canceled. Here's why Pass Falco sucks. Conquest Endgame is the best endgame map in the franchise, and it's not even close. Lunatic Conquest Endgame is like a fucking drug. All of the fucking, you will get soft locked if you don't plan your team out, is also bullshit. If your team is too weak, yeah, you're gonna struggle and potentially just not be able to beat it. But the same is true of every endgame map. Like, If you killed off all your strong characters in Fire Emblem 7, if Kent and Harkin and everyone is dead and you've got a base level Will, good fucking luck. It's bad because you can't save. That I will not defend. That I will not defend. That is the dumbest decision ever. However, personally, I do not hold that against Conquest Endgame, and the reason for that is it's not exclusive to Conquest Endgame. It's present in all 3 endgames, and also in Chapter 16-17, Black Flames, White Flames. And so rather than think it's an endgame specific problem, I think it's a Fates specific problem. Also Chapter 17 in Rev. Yeah, that's Black Flames, White Flames. I don't know if I said the numbers. So many Rev maps. I'll like alternate. I have this really bad habit. This is my toxic trait. I'll alternate between saying the numbers and saying the names. And I don't apply it consistently. Like, Chapter 14 Orders, I almost always call Rev 14. I don't really call it Orders, although I do know the name. But like, Black Flames, White Flames, I sometimes call it the 16-17 Gauntlet, but I usually call it Black Flames, White Flames. I do think, it wouldn't make sense plot-wise, but I do think it'd be really cool if in White Flames you fought all Hoshidan-class enemies, and in Black Flames you fought all Norian ones. But it wouldn't make sense from a fucking, like, story perspective, because you are fighting Garen's forces. Like, it's Hans. Imagine Hans just leading fucking ninjas. Like, that would be funny. But it would fit the, because it's supposed to be, White Flames is the Hoshido map. You get Ryoma, you get Hinoka, you get Hinoka's retainers, you get Scarlet lol. So it would be cool if the enemies were like Hoshidans. Fuck. Oh, so close. We'll get it soon, gamers. It's that, for some reason, I feel like she's bouncing left on that last one, even without an input. And I don't know why. I also feel like I do need to bounce on Dracula's head. Fuck! Oh my god, no! Honestly, I think Conquest does a better job on that. Better job on what? Hanzo Niago? Rev misses the mark a bit by having you feel like you're fighting both Hoshido and Nor. But you are, aren't you? Like, story-wise. And then in Vala, like, yeah, they have classes that are Hoshido and Nor. But they're like, you stop fighting Hoshido after Chapter 13. Well, at that point, you've allied with them, though. Like, you have Takumi and Sakura in the army. Honestly, after Chapter 10, you're allied with Hoshido. Well, no, because on 13, you do fight Ryoma. I mean, you say, like, you stop fighting them after 13, but story-wise, after 13 is when Ryoma believes you. Like, in the cutscene leading up to Chapter 16, Ryoma's like, you know, Korin's words at the end of chapter 13 resonated with me. Yukimura, please explode my bedroom. I'm gonna go fucking ally with my sibling. Scarlet, come here. I promise you'll be safe. The Scarlet Ryoma thing is so funny, but can I share a story from when I was like really early on YouTube about Scarlet? So one of my best performing videos is a shitpost where I married Scarlet and Rev, and it was just about like, I married Scarlet. In the conversation, Scarlet like picks a flower. In the Scarlet Kana conversation, Kana gives Scarlet a flower, and Scarlet goes, no, you can't kill the flower. And so then the joke of the shitpost. Well, no, actually, no, that's not even the thing. Okay, I'll start over. I made a shitpost where I married Scarlet and Rev, and then I was laughing at the fact that the story doesn't change at all, and Korin's primary concern isn't my wife died, therefore I'm sad. It's, how is Ryoma gonna handle the fact that my wife died? And I was like, that's just such a weird reaction, right? Is like, you know, if my wife died, I would be sad about myself. I would also, like, you know, tell my in-laws and stuff, but my initial reaction to my wife dying would not be, oh no, how is my brother going to take it that my wife died, right? Yeah, damn, how will I tell my brother? So that was just the point of the shitpost. Very, like, very basic. I'm far from the only person to make that criticism. I got a fucking 5-paragraph essay comment talking about how I'm actually an emotionless psychopath. And the reason I'm an emotionless psychopath is that it's selfish and evil to intentionally hide someone's death, assuming that you're the only person that's allowed to care about them. So anyway, that's the take that gets me canceled. Fate's story defenders are the most unhinged people you will ever encounter. Cause like they're out there. They're out there. And the thing is, you know, taste is subjective. Fate's story, while I personally think it's very bad, and that's not even like a hot take, like it's a popular opinion, right? You are allowed to like it. Because that's how opinions work, is everyone's allowed to have different ones. However, I think that Fate's story defenders, because they're so used to everyone saying the story that they like is bad, they see any amount of criticism as some sort of attack. Okay, we got this screen. And that's the, like, you can like Fates' story while also acknowledging its shortcomings. Like, I think that there's a tendency to just be like, if I like something, it has to be literally flawless. And I don't think that's a healthy way to approach media. I don't think things that we like have to be flawless, and I don't think things that we dislike have to be entirely flaws. Oh, this room. Okay. He's gonna be so obnoxious, isn't he? This should be near the end, though. This was near the end of the regular movement, so we should be near the end. Related to things we like can be flawed. Land is a terrible system. Land... Do you mean like Magic the Gathering? That's an interesting... If you're talking about in Magic the Gathering, that's an interesting take. I think land is one of the most beautiful and nuanced resource systems in any card game. And I think there's a reason that most card games... Like, I think that land and mana are the best resource system in any card game I've played. I understand why people like, the Hearthstone one, where you gain it automatically every turn, because it reduces variance, right? The thing about land drops is they open up design space for so many cool things. One, on the basic level, it makes a deck building an exercise in, like, knowing the proper land count for your deck is such a fundamental skill in Magic. And I think a lot of people have it wrong. Fuck. This guy's so obnoxious right now. No! This section looks insane. I will maintain, I think this is still easier than that first thing we did at the start of the stream. Fuck. Okay. We gamer up. The Pokemon Direct. This is still a direct reaction. If I can beat this level, then Pokemon Showdown doesn't get shut down. So if Pokemon Showdown gets shut down, it's my fault for not beating the level fast enough. Fuck! No! Oh, I tried to bonk him. Okay. I'm so scared for Pokemon Showdown. Don't be scared, it's already dead. It's already dead. Like, it's just a dead man walking at this point. No need to fear when we've already accepted the worst. I was trying to bounce. Land is the #1 cause of non-gains in Magic. Even if you do the land math right, every game begins with rolling a d6 to see how many times you have to hand loop yourself for functioning mana. Yeah, I mean, that is like kind of an unavoidable downside, but I do think the changes to the mulligan rule have landed us in a spot where if you do the land math right, statistically, you should be fine. Like, obviously, there's going to be instances where it defies the odds, right? And you just get fucked over. But that's true in any game with random elements. And it's impossible to have a card game without random elements. Don't fret. It won't shut down if this level is cleared soon. Shit, now I'm on the clock. Vampire Man is Nintendo's ninjas. I forget his name. It's Yoshiro, I think? He's the innkeeper in the story. We did it. We did it, gamers. Okay. Oh, this is Trixie. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Fuck. Oh, how am I supposed to do this shit? Vampire Man is cooperating with the real villain, Germa. Oh, I should... Okay. Oh, I didn't get that coin. The villainous Germa. It's the rat who makes all the rules' fault. I've never actually watched Germa. I'm assuming he's good, he's popular. But then again, a lot of things are popular. But like, he seems very wholesome from the clips I've seen. No, 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 no. No, no. Green, 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 you're right there. No! I just checked it out, and Germa has a Wikipedia page. I mean, that would make sense. He's a celebrity, like, functionally. Internet celebrities are still celebrities. No, 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 no. Gotta bonk him. Oh, I bonked him! But then I died. I bonked him, but then I died. No! The bonk is such a trap when you're on the fuzzies, because the fuzzies turn germy. I saw a clip where his stream was playing in a pub and he tried to communicate with them. Fuck. Oh! Okay, I got the door open. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, it's a switching room. Okay. Fuck. Wait, this is tricky. No! I had it. I had the door open. I thought Oshiro only appears at the end of the level. I guess it's different on B-sides. Is this the last screen? I hope so? It would be epic if this was the end. I guess it would make sense, because it's the switches, right? This is how you unlock the B-sides, so it would make sense for this to be the ending. But I don't actually know. Fuck. I went too soon. Fuck. Never mind, this is the last screen. Okay, good to know, good to know. I need to go back to Celeste and see if this time I don't rage quit. It's definitely... I can understand rage quitting, because it's hard, but I'm enjoying it. I can see what I'm meant to do. Okay, close. Oh, I wanted to grab that so I could springy boingy. I love the game, it was just the feather controls. Do you mean during the story sequence? You can skip that, you know. That's what the speedrun does, because it's considered a cutscene. What's your favorite Celeste level? Good question. Honestly, probably this one, because holy shit. That was satisfying! That was satisfying. Just look at my deaths go up! Just look at my deaths go up! Oh, that was good though. So how about them Pokemon? The higher the score, the better, right? Exactly. Exactly. Alright. Good night, gamers.